بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. عن أبي موسى الأشعري رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من صلى البردين دخل الجنة متفق عليه. The first hadith for the night is from Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu. He says that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, whoever prays the two cool prayers, bardain, the two cool prayers, then he will enter paradise. What's meant by the cool prayers are the Fajr prayer and the Asr prayer. Fajr and Asr. Why they are referred to as the cool prayers is because Fajr is usually performed at the coldest part of the night, the end of the night. The night becomes, cold, and this is why it's called a bardain, the two cool prayers. And Asr at the coolest part of the day. As the day starts to cool down, we get to Asr prayer. So whoever prays these two salawat, upholding them, daily he prays them, he never misses them. And he prays them on time. And if he's a male, he prays them in jama'ah if he can. Especially if he's close to the masjid, then it is wajib to pray it in the masjid. If you are living close to the masjid or at work close to the masjid, or you hear the adhan or passing by the masjid, then it is wajib that you pray it in the masjid. You cannot pass the masjid and pray at home or pray elsewhere. Whoever does this with these two salawat, Fajr and Asr, دخل الجنة, he will enter paradise. He will enter Jannah. Some of the scholars said the reason why these two salawat is because usually at Fajr, we in the depth of our sleep, we are enjoying our sleep, and you have to get up and wake yourself up and pray for the sake of Allah. And Asr, usually you are at work or just coming from work, you are feeling tired, you're feeling a bit lazy, you want to relax, but you have to pray. So you have to go against your nafs. You have to strive hard and you have to make sure that you do not miss these salawat. So these are the two greatest of salah during the day, Fajr and Asr. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتُمْ أَنْ لَا تُغْلَبُوا عَلَى صَلَاةٍ قَبْلَ طُلُوعِ الشَّمْسِ وَقَبْلَ غُرُوبِهَا فَافْعَلُوا. If you are able not to miss a salah, the salah before the rising of the sun and before the setting of the sun, then do so. Fajr and Asr. Don't miss them. In one hadith he says, whoever misses the Asr prayer is as if he has lost his entire family. And all of his wealth and his family. It's better for you to have lost that than missed the Asr Salah. So Asr is the greatest of Salah during the day. And this is why Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned it in the Quran. He said, حَافِظُوا عَلَى الصَّلَوَاتِ وَالصَّلَاةِ الْوُسْطَى وَقُومُوا لِلَّهِ قَانِتِينَ. That preserve your salawat, especially the middle salah. And most of the scholars said this is the Asr prayer. And stand in front of Allah obediently. Even on the day of the Battle of Ahzab, Ali radiallahu anhu says that when they were on the battlefield, they were kept busy by the mushrikeen until just before the sun set, and they prayed Asr very late this day. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, مَلَأَ اللَّهُ بُيُوتَهُمْ وَقُبُورَهُمْ نَارًا. May Allah fill their homes and their graves with fire. These enemies. كَمَا شَغَلُونَ عَنِ الصَّلَاةِ الْوُسْطَى صَلَاةِ الْعَصْرِ. Because they kept us away from the middle salah, Salat al-Asr. They distracted us from the salah. May Allah fill their homes and their graves with fire. This is how much the salah, how much respect Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and importance he gave to Salatul Asr. The next hadith is also from Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radiallahu anhu. He said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إِذَا مَرِضَ الْعَبْدُ أَوْ سَافَرَ كُتِبَ لَهُ مِثْلُ مَا كَانَ يَعْمَلُ مُقِيمًا صَحِيحًا رواه البخاري. That if the servant falls ill or travels, he becomes sick or he travels, it will be written for him as if he had done what he used to do when he was healthy and residing at home. And this hadith shows the mercy and the grace of Allah. Which means any person that had an adah, the person always used to come to the masjid. or the person fasted every Monday and Thursday, or he read Quran every evening, and then he becomes ill, and is unable to come, is unable to read, is unable to, or he travels, is too busy to read or go to the masjid, it will be written for him as if he was in the masjid. A person becomes sick, but it was his adah to go every day to the masjid, he has to pray at home for a valid reason. That prayer at home will be written for him as if he went to the masjid, prayed in jama'ah and returned from the masjid. Full rewards. He could not fast, but he always fasted on a Monday and Thursday. He became ill. He became old. He traveled. He's not fasting. It's written for him as if he's fasting. This is the grace of Allah. So what do we learn from this hadith? We learn from this hadith that we as Muslims should be intelligent. And we should use our opportunities whilst we are free and we have our health, we have time and we have health, use it for worship. Have a structure. Quran every day, masjid every day, I fast every now and then. Have a adah, a routine that you stick to. The day will come when you're unable to do it. Either you become very old or ill or you're traveling, your rewards will be written in full for you. But if you have no adah, it's not from your custom to go to the mosque, it's not from your routine to fast or to read the Quran. The day comes when you are unable to, there's no reward written for you. And this is why Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, he said, خُذْ مِنْ صِحَّتِكَ لِمَرَضِكَ وَمِنْ حَيَاتِكَ لِمَوْتِكَ. Take from your good health for your sickness. Take from your good health, while you have the chance, use it for the days that you are sick. What he means is, worship Allah during these times when you are healthy. The day that comes you sick, you'll get your rewards. وَمِنْ حَيَاتِكَ لِمَوْتِكَ. Strive hard in your life so that when you die, you will see your rewards in full. The believer has to make use of his opportunities. Wallahu a'lam. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.